I am ShdwjGaming, hero of the Gorons. You are clearly not ShdwjGaming, hero of the Gorons, because first of all, ShdwjGaming is not a Goron. And second of all, this ShdwjGaming dude must really be an awesome person. And quite frankly, you do not look like an awesome person. That's mean. I bet you were not expecting this. I bet you were not expecting this. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, with Ocarina of Time. I'm pumped to be back, and honestly, I wasn't expecting myself to jump back into this game, considering how long it's been since we last played it. But nonetheless, we are going to Death Mountain because that is what we are supposed to do next, right, Navi? That cloud over Death Mountain, there is something strange about it, indeed. If you guys would remember, and you go to the Temple of Time or whatever, you'll see Death Mountain, and there's this really weird, like, fire spiral circling over the mountain. I guess that's kind of cause for concern. I mean, I don't usually, I kind of live near the mountains, and I don't see things like that on a regular basis, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that that's not a normal. But yes, as I was saying, it is definitely good to be back with Ocarina of Time. I missed this game. I was actually watching a few episodes of the LP over the past few days, and I was like, wow, it's such a shame that this series just went to waste, that it just suddenly disappeared. And you know what, I decided it's not good that I continue starting series and then just never finishing them, so I'm going to complete this. I really want, well, when I say complete, by the way, I don't mean that I'm gonna 100% it, because you know me, and when have I ever done 100% runs on the channel? Maybe we'll have to turn that around in the future, but for now, we're just here playing some casual Ocarina of Time. So anyway, turning my attention back to the actual game, you know, that's one thing that you should do when you're LPing a game, pay attention to the game. Yeah, we are going up to Death Mountain, and I don't know what's up, but things seem really gloomy right now. And what I'm hoping is that if we cross this here narrow path that the rocks won't start falling, they will. What stinks though is that I can't use my Hylian shield the way that I did as a kid. You know, when young Link would hunch over and then have the shield on his back to protect him from the falling rocks? Because look, he just has to hold the shield like a normal dude. That's pretty boring. But let's go ahead and try to make it anyway. Ouch! I didn't even start walking on the thing and the rocks were already so excited to crush me underneath their weight. Don't you realize that I don't want to be crushed in the head by you guys? That's no fun. The Wall Skulltula from way back when are still here. Alright guys, you may remember me. I took you down with my slingshot before, but whoa! Red Tektite! I completely forgot about the red Tektites here. I was so busy having a dialogue with these. It's actually more of a monologue with these Wall Skulltula because it's not like they talk. There's really nothing all that new here when you look around. Aside from, like I said, that giant fire spiral on top of Death Mountain. We're gonna see what that's all about. But speaking of Death Mountain, I wonder how Darunia is doing. Our sworn brother, whoa. That's a giant Goron. Was he wasn't here last time, was he? No, I don't think he was here last time. If he was here when I was a kid, I'm pretty sure that I would have remembered that. My brother opened a new store. It's Medigoron's blade store. However, I am better at making blades. I shouldn't have done that with the S's at the end of blades because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but lately my commentary tracks have had very harsh sibilants around them. Like the S's and stuff are super harsh. I'm trying to find a way to fix that. The truth is that you guys probably may not have noticed since until now when I actually mentioned it, so I probably should have kept my mouth shut. Is this something that I'm gonna cut out? Not so sure. But here in Death Mountain, ladies and gentlemen, we cannot stay here for that long. As you can see, we've only got 60 more seconds before we burst into flames. It's too hot in here. It's too hot in Death Mountain. We need something to put on in order to protect us from the intense heat. So really, what I mean to say is that going up here was not the right thing to do. Although we could visit the Great Fairy. I mean, that's fun. Maybe she remembers us. Maybe she has something new to offer. I feel like she doesn't. That would be kind of weird if she did have something new to offer. If I remember correctly, she doesn't, but I kind of want to see what she will say to us anyway, since this is our first time seeing her after 7 years. Let's see if she even remembers us. And if I remember how to play Zelda's Lullaby. After a whole, what? After a whole year of being absent from this series, I still remember how to play it. Welcome, ShdwjGaming. I will soothe your wounds. No, it doesn't look like she has anything new to offer us. I'm still very grateful that you are restoring our health, though, so When you are weary in battle, yeah. So no special message even though I've been absent for 7 years. Although she is a supernatural being, so I kind of feel like she has a good idea of what's been going on in, what is it called? What is that chamber that I was stuck in for a long time after I released the Master Sword or whatever? Well, there goes half a heart of what we regained from the Great Fairy. These rocks think they are so good. The last time I was here, I was not properly trained to dodge you guys, but it has been 7 years. I am wise to your antics. I love how you can see the giant Goron from here. I don't know how many people pass through Death Mountain nowadays. I mean, considering with everything that has been happening in Hyrule since, I guess, while we were asleep in the, what is it called? What is the name of that chamber that we were trapped in? It's not the hyperbolic time chamber, that's Dragon Ball Z. So let's see what's going on here in Goron City. It's been so long. And like a normal person, I could take the stairs, but you know what? Oh, there's a Goron here. I wonder if we can stop him in his tracks. I'm pretty sure that if we get hit by him, we are going to get hurt pretty badly, but if we can just time this correctly, I really don't know where he is. Oh, here we go. Nope. Oh, so it looks like he kind of stops in his tracks when he sees us. I don't know how he sees us because he's so busy rolling. Come on. No? Mr. Goron, believe me, all that I want to do is talk to you. I have been asleep for 7 years, so I kind of want to know what's been going on in the world, you know? So, come here. There you go. Thank you. How could you do this to me? You're Ganondorf's servant. Hear my name and tremble. I am ShdwjGaming, hero of the Gorons. You are clearly not ShdwjGaming, hero of the Gorons, because first of all, ShdwjGaming is not a Goron. And second of all, this ShdwjGaming dude must really be an awesome person. And quite frankly, you do not look like an awesome person. That's mean. Your name is also ShdwjGaming? Then you must be the legendary Dodongo Buster, and here, is that what they call him, the Dodongo Buster? That's actually a pretty sick name. I could go around town with that name. I am ShdwjGaming, the Dodongo Buster. And this Goron is even saying that he really likes my name, so ShdwjGaming, the Dodongo Buster. You're a hero to us Gorons. I'm so glad I met you. Please give me your autograph. Sign it to my friend ShdwjGaming of the Gorons. So we could basically give him an autograph like what Princess Zelda did for us a long time ago. And maybe he can give it to one of the Hylian guards like before. Although in all honesty, I haven't seen any Hylian guard at all ever since we woke up. Which is actually pretty sad. I'm pretty sure that Ganondorf wiped them all out. Oh, so Darunio's in this fire temple? Are you serious? If we don't hurry up, even my dad will be eaten by the dragon. Boo-hoo! You'd better try to calm him down if you can. Maybe he will calm down if you talk to him? What do you want to ask him? Yeah, sure, let's talk to him about, I'm kinda curious about this dragon first. A long time ago, there was an evil dragon named Volvagia living in this mountain. That dragon was very scary. He ate Gorons. Using a huge hammer, the hero of the Gorons, boom! Destroyed it just like that. This is a myth from long ago, but it's true. I know because my dad is a descendant of the hero. But is he a Dodongo Buster? No, he's not a Dodongo Buster like me. Okay, so now let's ask him what in the world happened to the Gorons. Seriously, he seems like this is the only Goron here in Goron City. And as the name implies, Goron City is supposed to be filled with Gorons, you know? While my dad was out, Ganondorf's followers came and took them all away. All of them will be eaten by Volvagia. Dad said that Ganondorf has revived Volvagia. As a warning to those who might oppose him, Ganondorf is going to feed them all to Volvagia. Dad went to the fire temple all by himself to try to save everyone. Please help, ShdwjGaming. I'll give you this heat-resistant tunic. Okay, sweet. I was afraid that I was gonna have to spend rupees, and considering that I have such a small wallet, my max rupee amount is still 99 rupees, so I'm pretty sure that I would not be able to buy a tunic. I feel like a tunic would be a really expensive item, right? Oh, by the way, thank you, little Goron. I didn't really get your name, but I mean, the only Goron in this city that I know has a name is Darunia. And Darunia is someone that we need to find at the fire temple. So I do remember this. If you go to Darunia's throne room, I guess, well, I can't really say throne room because there's not even a throne. You can push this giant block, and then you will be able to enter Death Mountain. It's kind of a shortcut, if you will. So, we've got 50 seconds before we burst into flames. We've got more time than before, for some reason or another. I mean, if anything, we're deeper in Death Mountain than we were earlier, because we were at the top of Death Mountain earlier, so I'd expect to have even less time being closer to the lava and all. But now that we've got our red tunic, there's nothing to worry about. Is there another great fairy in here? Are there 2 great fairies at Death Mountain? I wonder if bombs will be able to break these. No. So normally with the boulders in this game, there are 2 colored, I think 2 or 3 types of boulders with different colors. The light brown one, the tan one, is the one that you can blow up with the bombs, but I think that the silver one or the gray one, you need to use the Megaton hammer, which we'll be getting at the Fire Temple. So don't you worry, ladies and gentlemen. Just be patient with me. We will get that in time. The hookshot is such a wonderful item. I love it so much. Right, Sheik? It is something that grows over time. A true friendship. A feeling in the heart that becomes even stronger over time. The passion of friendship will soon blossom into a righteous power, and through it, you will know which way to go. This song is dedicated to the power of the heart. Listen to the Bolero of Fire. Wow, the power of the heart. That's really inspiring. I'm so glad that I'm back in the world of Ocarina of Time to be able to hear such inspiring messages. I really like this song, by the way, the Bolero of Fire, excuse me. So down, A, right, down, right, down. Really, this is such, it's like an energy-filled song, you know? The passion of friendship, it's beautiful. So now that we did that little duet with each other, Sheik, I kind of wanted to ask you how you're able to survive in this intense heat without a red tunic like mine. Sheik is just an all-around capable person, able to produce fire out of nothing like this. And she's just like Impa, pulling off those ninja skills, those ninja moves with those Deku Nuts. Okay, so now that we've got the Bolero of Fire, we can teleport here at any time. So I think that this would be a good stopping point for today's episode, jumping right back into Ocarina of Time. It feels good, you know? So yeah, look forward to more episodes of Ocarina of Time alongside the other series that we're doing on the channel. So thank you guys once again for your time. I really appreciate that you guys took the time to watch this video. If you did, please, if you enjoyed this video anyway, please don't forget to leave a like as well as hit that big red subscribe button, as it really does help the channel grow. Alright guys, I will see you in the next episode of Ocarina of Time, but until then, you guys take care.